Hello and welcome to my latest installment. This is in regards to side impacts. As you can see here, there is a damaged door. I wanted to show in this video how the door is damaged from both sides and also has a metal intrusion beam that needs to be checked whenever there's a side impact. You will see sensors, but on the outside of the door, you'll see obviously mirrors, handles, belt moldings, and other exterior components that also need to be checked and maybe one-time use and need replacements. So be on the lookout for all of that. You may notice on the inside of the door that it is buckled from the other side, and these things would result in door replacement as well if the outside damage was not enough on its own. There's also other seals and other components on the interior trims that should be checked. Beyond that, the uniside of the vehicle where the doors sit can be buckled in, and if this occurs, this is now become a major structural repair versus just a door replacement. Here are some additional shots of what that sill area would look on the uniside from different angles. This case would have to be cut open and also inspected for the components behind it. Also, things like the door hinges themselves and where the door hinges attach. Maybe other dead giveaways of these side impact damages. This is known as a B pillar or a center pillar here. Beyond the doors, you have damages, in this case, on what's known as the quarter panel, which goes behind the doors. When you have these type of panels, when it has to be repaired and repainted, you have to paint up and over typically. You're going to have to paint fuel doors if the fuel door's on that side. You have to remove taillights, rear bumpers, and other components for paint access if they are not damaged as well. You'll see here you may have to also not only repair down the whole side of the vehicle, but you may have to eventually blend the paint into adjacent panels for proper paint match. So be on the lookout for that. If the doors are being replaced, obviously you have to get a proper fit and they have to be test fitted beforehand so that when you put them on, they're ready to go after they've been painted. Now you'll also see that many doors come without this component here. This is known as seam sealer. Seam sealer keeps rust and other corrosion components from having areas to enter the door. Now, towards the front of the vehicle, you would have to check the fender areas and also remove the headlamp and front bumper for access. If you're replacing that fender, which in this case you would, you may have to blend the paint into the hood for proper paint match. On the side panels, you may also see these tape protectors that go behind the handle and on the door edge guards. So these also would be one-time use replacement components. Here's another shot of what those may look like. Just know that when you detrim the door, numerous parts have to be removed for access to get other parts off the door. So remember that as you go. In the front, you may also have to keep in mind that there are decals. They might be tape stripes or painted stripes that have to be redone, and there may be third-party vendors that need to be contacted. Here on the back side of the door on the top, there may be these one-time use blackout tapes that are needing replacement as well. If they are, you will have to order them. They're not reusable. Now you also have a water vapor barrier here. These are typically one-time use or at least need to be resealed. So keep all this in mind along with checking airbag sensors and other components that inner door pieces typically have nowadays. Thank you, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.